Hi friends, welcome. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So for today's project, we are going to be making some pop socket type of phone holders. So these are super cute. They came out really fun. And let me show you. These are actually glow in the dark. I do have my window open, so you might not get the whole effect. I don't know if I could close it enough for you to actually be able to see. Because the light kind of comes in. Okay, but you can see. Yeah, so they are glow in the dark, which is super cute also. Now, these particular pop socket or phone holders, I made these for a friend of mine and her family. I actually am making a bunch of them because they all want them. So my friend, now I haven't talked to her in a couple days, but she had a family member who was stuck overseas where everybody is trying to get out of. And, you know, they've been very concerned. So they wanted something that would at least, you know, kind of make them laugh. So this is what she asked for. And of course, I obliged and made them for her. And they're super cute. So these pop sockets, I'll attach the video of making them. But so the thing with these ones, I made them this way so that I put all of the pieces on building up this way so that I could see the top. So I do both ways. Depending on what it is, I build from the bottom up and then I just put my pop socket piece inside the epoxy at the end and let it go. And then sometimes I build from the bottom up and then at the end I take it out and then attach the pop socket, which is how I did it with these ones because I wanted to like be able to see how it was looking as it came through. However, the ones that I did after I built from the bottom up, just because I knew how it would look. So by that meaning I put some clear epoxy, the decal, and then on top of that I put the glow in the dark, and then I put on top of that I put the glitter, and then I put this in. So in the video you're going to see me building it from the bottom up, which is the glitter, then the glow in the dark, then the decal, and then the epoxy. So you can do it both ways. Both ways work. It just depends on, you know, how you want to do it. And I like doing it the build up when I want to see the top and the finished product as I'm going. Especially if I'm doing a lot of layering, I'll do it that way. And if I'm not doing a lot of layering and I feel confident with how it's going to turn out, then I'll go, you know, bottom, you know, up with top down, if that makes sense. All right, so listen, if you want to see how I made these, I will attach the video, and I hope you like them. They're definitely fun, and, you know, lots of prayers to my friend and her family, as well as everybody else who has, you know, struggles and concerns with, you know, what's going on. So blessings to everyone, my friends. I love you guys, and I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day. I'll see you later. Bye. All right, so this is the glitter that I'm starting out with. I'm using Halloween Town, and this is Stormy. They're both from Glitter Chimp. I'm going to do 2 of one color and 2 of the other. Now, Here is my mold that I'm using for my pop sockets. This came with 2 of them. I'm not sure if I got it on Amazon or if I got it from Glitter Chimp, one or the other. Now, it's my 2-part epoxy Pro Marine Part A and Part B. For this first layer, I'm doing 4 cc's of each, so a total of 8 cc's, so it'll be 2 in each one. Now I'm going to just, divide it up. I did use my epoxy mixer from Hobby Lobby. I'm telling you, I love this thing. I don't have to do anything for my epoxy to be nice and clear, so I am definitely loving it. So I'm just going to divide my epoxy in half, and then I'm going to add my glitter to each one to make the base layer. So I'll start with the Halloween town. This is so pretty. Like, the colors are beautiful. It's really sparkly, and it definitely reminds me of the movie. It's like just really nice. So I'll divide it in half and then just go through and make sure that the entire thing is to the edges. Now, you may have to, because it's a small amount and, the silicone mold is very slippery, I do find myself having to go back and keep pushing it to the edges a little bit, but it does end up staying. So then I'm going to do my Stormy, same thing. So the Stormy's not as chunky of a glitter. It's more of a fine glitter. So I was, trying both. And throughout making these are the 2 colors that I stuck with. You could use whatever colors you want, of course, but these are the ones that I like. So after I get it all, just divided up, pushed in. Again, like I said, I'm just going to go through and make sure it's nice and even so that this layer stays very even. And then I'm going to let this dry before I move on to my next layer. The next layer that I'm going to do is this Recollections glow-in-the-dark powder. So funny thing, anybody that's watched my videos knows that when I do the Recollections glitter, I fight with the little tab inside. So yesterday a viewer commented and said, "You do know that the tops come off, right?" No, I absolutely did not. I have tried to take the tops off, and I think maybe I'm always afraid I'm going to break it. Nope, never knew the tops come off. So for those of you who see me fighting with the tab inside, apparently the tops do come off, and I'm just a bit of an idiot. So I use the same amount of epoxy here, and this time I just divided it up into 4, and of course, put it all the way through, covered all the edges, make sure everything's covered, and then same thing. When this is done, I will just give it time to cure for a few hours before I move over to the next piece. All right, so here are my decals. I used the Cricut and did a print then cut for these. I made them a little bigger than I should have, so I did end up having to cut around them. That's why they're all jaggedy. But the nice thing is, because it is a clear sticker paper, you don't notice when it's in there, so it just doesn't matter. You don't even have to cut them with a Cricut. You could just cut around them. So I just add my pieces and then put some clear epoxy over it to the top. And here are my pieces when they're done. Now I'm going to, from here, I will add my little phone pop holders, pop socket type of things. I got these from Glitter Chimp. They're 55 cents a piece, and they have lots of different colors. I thought that yellow would look really nice with these, so that's what I'm using. And then now when you do it this way, sometimes the pop socket will slide, so I do spend a few minutes just so you know, kind of pushing it back on to the center until it stays, but this works really well.